seen anything like that.
Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
The band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going to the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
It's
the Davey Mac Sports Program,
where we talk the sports and other stuff, like tuna fish. I love eating the stuff, but I hate when my cab driver smells like it. The other day, I had to tell my cabbie, "Look, dirtbag, you smell worse than Daryl Hannah in Splash, you fish-scented freak. Drop me off on 6th Avenue ASAP so I can get out of this moving sardine can." I'm Roy Harder, and here's your host,
Mr. Inside, David McDonald, baby.
Okay, thank you so much, Roy Harder. Another bizarre, rambling, insane introduction. I thank you very much for that. It's a big night, baby. We got all kinds of excitement this evening. We got the college football championship tonight. Georgia versus TCU. We're going to be making some predictions, some prognostications. We got all kinds of stuff. We got the Buffalo Bill guy who had the cardiac arrest. We got some other guy pushing a trainer. We got this. We got that. We got Roy Harder. We got Bobby Pantero. And we got Bobby Tamburo.
There you go.
Wow. Slip up. Freudian slip. And we got two wonderful guests. One guy who loves laughing at each and every one of my mistakes, Big A, Andrew Gold, and the other one, his little friend, Bobo, Daniel Kurlan.
Whoop, whoop. The dream team.
So the dream team is back sitting on the couch next to each other, and I heard that there was an issue simply getting the dream team to the program tonight. I heard in the case of Bobo, was there a police involvement? Was there any police activity before the Davey Mac Sports Program this evening? I'd like Robert to take it first of all, and then Bo, you're going to Andrew telling him there's going to be. Hold on, but before Robert takes it away, the two of you, have you been drinking?
Yes,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I could sense that. I could sense that it's going to be one of those programs. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. But this is going to be chaotic, Roy Harder.
I could tell, David.
And when those two start imbibing, it doesn't take much. Robert, they are in your house, and you had the cops show up tonight?
Yeah, and I thought that was going to be the worst part of my evening. Then you called me Pantera.
Stop it. He is a great guy. You know he is. Don't you love him?
Oh, I love him. He's the best.
Okay.
But
That was just a Freudian slip. Go ahead.
No, I know. So I'm sitting here, and like I do before most shows, I have them locked in a different room so I can get a little peace and quiet. And I'm playing the Ramones. I think the song is I Want to Be Sedated, the mega mix. Ba, 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 ba. Anyway, I get a knock, and it's my landlord. I'm like, Ray, what's up? Come in. And he's like, are you on air? And I'm like, no, why? Come in, Ray. And he goes, the cops are here. And I go, I didn't do it.
The cops are at your house.
Yeah, and from the sounds of it, they may still be at my house. Things are going on. But basically, I got Bo a lift to come over.
Okay.
It took him to the wrong house. It happens. Bobo's only been here once. You would think if it didn't look familiar at all, you wouldn't go up to the door.
Yeah. No, he's just going to get out of that car and start walking around like he's fucking Forrest Gump, this guy. He's just – that guy is the fucking prime example of just chasing a feather in the air, no matter where it goes. That's like how Bobo schedules his afternoon.
You're not wrong, Dave, because most people also wouldn't then call me, and when I didn't answer right away, take a picture of the front door to be like, is this your house?
So now he's on a stranger's property taking photographs.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is the stranger used to be like an NYPD officer, so they get a little
my
leery
God.
about people on their front porch taking pictures.
Well, why? What are you doing? You're going to get us fucking arrested.
I didn't think it would turn out like this. I just figured, I don't know if they stopped at my place or not. So I called them up, just sent the picture. Yeah, this is where I'm This is where I'm at. I don't know if the Lyft driver messed up and dropped me off at the wrong place.
I hope you didn't tip him.
I mean, Robert, so why did the cops go? They were saying, what the fuck? What's the deal with the kid taking the pictures?
Dave, when I said the cops came, what did you envision? Like one cop car, right?
I envision a cop car with 2 police officers.
Okay, not an entire street full of lights and sirens.
What the fuck? Did Bo swat you? Is Bo swatting you? Is he getting into the evil video game trend of calling the SWAT team and that? So, like, Robert has a gun pointed at Andrew Gold? Is that what he was trying to do to you?
I don't think if he tried, he could have gotten this many people to come. Like, I don't think if he called in a bomb threat, they would have come this deep.
Well, why is he getting all these people fucking? Why is it a fucking scene from The Goddamn Fugitive where Tommy Lee Jones and motherfuckers 9,000 Joey Pants are outside your goddamn fucking house with a battering ram? What's the deal? Is it because Bubba was taking pictures of someone else's house, or?
That was part of it, and then when I found him, he cut through the yard. Just to like
So
come see
he
me.
actually walked on other people's property.
Well, to be fair, Dave, it's like a half a house. Like
but still.
we're on the corner, so it was technically kind of our yard, their yard, but it made it look like he was making a pass at their house.
Oh my God.
He's very lucky he didn't get shot.
He's
really
so lucky. All right, Bo, this is where you can answer for your crimes against humanity, your crimes against Robert Tamburo. What say you? You're taking pictures, you're trespassing, illegal surveillance. I got at least 5 or 6 charges that I'm submitting to the NYPD after the show is over.
Well, I hear that does get a mugshot gets jobs at certain networks. that employ people with mugshots.
No, but what happened? What happened? For real, and speak up. Before the show, you're all fucking, razzle dazzle, and now it's like, fucking, a duck bit your dick. Let's go. Come on, give me that fire you had 4 fucking seconds before the show.
Basically, what happened was the Uber dropped off at the wrong place. I was questioning if this was the right place the Lyft dropped me off. So I just took a picture, said, yeah, this is where I'm at. Was I dropped off at the right place? Because it was like only once had been here, so wasn't sure. Was not quite sure it was the correct place. Maybe,
Yeah.
So,
You don't have Robert's address saved in your phone?
I don't have the address saved on my phone.
Well, that's mistake number 1. We got to start saving addresses. It's not just some willy-nilly, hey, Uber, drop me off anywhere to fucking New York, and I'm just going to start taking pictures.
This wasn't an Uber that I called, all right?
It was a Lyft.
It was a Lyft called for me, and I figured they got the address that was given to them. They got that information right. I assume they know where they're supposed to be dropped off. But
You can't trust these people. You can't trust any fucking Lyft or Uber driver.
but that's only the second time a Lyft an Uber or a Lyft has screwed me over. There was one time the driving directions, an Uber expected me to have the driving directions to Compound Media some years back, did that.
That's a big mistake. You couldn't fucking give directions to your house if you were a block away.
And
They what? You started a sentence and didn't finish it, Bo.
Are you going to continue
no,
talking?
it went silent on Dave's end. I can't hear Dave's
like
voice.
a fucking robot, like C-3PO, just powered down in the middle of a goddamn sentence.
Well, I couldn't hear Dave's voice, but anyway, what I was saying is that the Uber at that time, some years, I forgot how many years ago it was an Uber to where Compound Media. Usually they do this trip many times, no problem, but they expected me to know the driving directions, and I couldn't say, what the heck, I don't know the driving. I'm not the one driving. You're the one that's supposed to get me there. And that Uber dropped me off.
Right, stop talking.
10
Was the last
minutes.
Remember the magical phrase, motherfucker. When I say stop talking, that's our. We had a secret safe word before the show, like a secret password. So that because I know he's been drinking and he's hopped up and he's insane. So I said, we're going to have a secret password. It's stop talking. I want to continue with my show. That's our secret code word for when I want to continue. Now, hold on. Roy, did you understand that last sentence? Was he doing some sort of Fraggle Rock routine where he was like, flippity, floppity?
I didn't hear the last sentence either, David. It got a little distorted on my.
I didn't. No one knows what the hell you said. That last sentence. It was like beep 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 beep. You sounded like a goddamn foreign speaking hobbit. Now you can continue to talk. What happened exactly? Why are these things happening to you all the time? They never have happened to Andrew?
Nope. It's apparently happened twice that an Uber. This is the second time an Uber or Lyft driver has dropped me off way off course.
Oh.
All right.
As I was saying before, I was talking about a previous time.
We're going to start
an
the
Uber
show
driver
now.
did that to me.
All right, listen. The controversy happened. You got a whole fucking police squad called in at Robert's house. I don't know if he's going to survive the night. I have a feeling like he's going to be shot by a few detectives.
I'm just curious if any of those cops recognize you from the Anthony Cumia show, Bobo.
I'm not sure if they did.
Thanks. Thank you. You're a tough nut to crack. Anytime someone asks you a question, you just you fucking run away. And then when I want to move on with the show, I can't get a goddamn word in. You're a real fucking enigma. You know that, you motherfucker?
Okay.
Like now, for instance, when I'm looking for back and forth, your fucking mom has a goddamn mouse.
But aside from that,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know that you're excited for the New York Football Giants in the playoffs for the first time since 2016. The Giants are going to be playing the Vikings on Sunday. You are wearing your Giants garb, your Giants gear. You must be excited. Maybe this is why your brain is, you're Fruit Loops tonight, my friend.
I'm excited I'm excited enough about the playoffs that I already placed my my food orders for Sunday.
He places food orders for Sunday. Okay. Is it distorted to you, Roy?
That sounded okay.
Okay.
I can make out what he's saying.
Hang on, I'll grab a different mic. Clearly, this isn't working.
Okay. No. It's just that sometimes he's an odd guy. This isn't your fault, Robert. This is Bo. This is squarely on Bo.
Yeah.
He's just so hard. Sometimes it's you know what it is with Bo. It's tough to get the right level because sometimes he's like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobo.
And then sometimes it's I fucking hate de Blasio. I fucking hate that. So it's tough.
I got a little something that kind of messed up the holiday season a little bit for a family member.
Yeah. I understand.
My mother needed to send some stuff at the post office overseas. The goddamn post office, despite the fact everything on that box was filled incorrectly by my mother, everything, the address, everything, they kept constantly sending it back to the house, and the package was ripped up, and they obviously stole stuff from that box.
Oh.
What the fuck? So wait, what's going on? There's a post office There's a fucking. This is a new controversy. There's a post office controversy with this kid.
They should have sent it via
post office
UPS.
Controversy. They don't know how to read the labels on a box. Apparently, what's supposed to be the sender address and the address it's being sent to.
Well, listen, Bo. I appreciate it all. Sounds like 2023 is got off to a great start for Bobo Daniel Kurlan.
It's the year of Kurlan.
It sounds like your Uber driver was also delivering your mail.
I know. What the fuck? Nothing's going right for this kid. He's like Charlie Brown over there. Listen, Giants, are they winning on Sunday?
Heck yeah, we're winning on Sunday.
What's the score?
We're winning 27-7.
27-7. Whoa. G-Men by 20 over Minnesota. Here's the thing. I too am going Giants, but I'm going 26-24. Reason, it's going to be a close game. Giants never blow anyone out except for the last game. But Kirk Cousins is the poster boy for good regular season athlete who chokes in the big game. There is nothing star-studded about Kirk Cousins. There is nothing of a clutch mentality of Kirk Cousins. I believe Kirk Cousins is a choking pussy And I believe Mr. Choking Pussy Cousins will be choking against the Giants. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the fucking Vikings, who needed a win over the Giants, needed a 61-yard field goal with no time on the clock in order to beat the G-Men. And the G-Men didn't even play an A-plus game. They played like a B- game that day. And the Vikings needed a 61-yard field goal with no time on the clock. Now with the playoffs, you think that I think that I'm afraid of Kirk Cousins? You got another thing coming. Kirk Cousins is a fucking meatball. He reminds me a lot of Bobo. Just sitting there with the gobbledygook, not making any sense. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and by the way, Dave, I did enter a contest to win a trip to that game. And if I win, and that's a big if because those things are very difficult to win, but if I win, you know who I would invite as my +1 if I won?
You better say it. You better
it'd be you.
Me.
If I win, it'd be you that's going with me to Minneapolis. If I win. And that's a big if because those things are hard. The odds are very slim. But if I do get a phone call that I won, I would immediately contact you and tell you that.
Okay, but listen. Here's the bottom line. You've now gotten my excitement up. And so I don't even care if you don't win this lottery. Go to eBay and go there. I saw tickets for $1,200. Buy 2 tickets for me and you both. I'll pay you back the money in 2027. But I want to go to that fucking game. Me and you, we're going to Minnesota this weekend. So buy us those fucking tickets on eBay.
Dave, can I caution you a little bit?
Yeah.
Before the show and after the cops came, Bo was asking them for pointers on how to Floyd somebody. He said he was going to take his friend to Minneapolis and wanted to Floyd someone, and I don't know what that means.
You wanted to Floyd someone? You know how wrong that is? Asking the police officers that question, you motherfucker, how insensitive that is? What's the matter with you?
But answer him. Come on.
That's no way to behave.
I don't recall.
He said it didn't waste that much time when I yelled at him earlier. Only 9 minutes and 34 seconds.
So now that's one thing going on. Did anyone see Sunday Night Football? Okay, let's rewind. So we were on the air last Monday when the Damar Hamlin situation occurred. The Buffalo Bill who suffered a cardiac arrest, and the trainer apparently legitimately saved his life by performing CPR right there on the field. Just ran out, pushed people aside, got to him, administered the CPR. Then he got airlifted to the hospital. The guy, his life has been saved. He was he was released from the main ICU. I think he's going back to Buffalo. He's still going to have to be treated at the Buffalo hospital. But essentially, this guy's life has been saved. And the trainer, unbelievable. What a story. I mean, what a story. Unbelievable. And then on Sunday Night Football, Green Bay rookie linebacker Quay Walker got ejected for, of all weeks, of all the nights to do this, he pushed the fucking Detroit Lions trainer who was trying to attend to an injured Detroit Lion player. And the fucking guy, he barely bumps into this football player. He's basically moving the football player lightly aside because he needs to get to his guy, and he gets shoved. Watch it again. Boom, right there on behind. And there's a better angle, but watch it again. And then that 95 then walks into him. Devontae Bryant. There's the shove. Watch it from the other angle, and you'll see it better. Because this is fucking insane. Of all the weeks where literally everyone is calling the entire Buffalo Bills medical staff. Look at this. So he's going over. He gets shoved in the back.
Wow.
Now do it again. And then fucking 95 bumps into him. He's going over. He gets shoved in the back by a Cincinnati Bengal. Green Bay Packer. Green Bay Packer, Quay Walker. And Matt LaFleur. Hey, be smart. No, Matt LaFleur. You suck as a coach, and your fucking players and your entire team is off the rails. There is nothing to look up to with that organization anymore. Between the last 25 years, 30 years of fucking goddamn Brett Favre and all his stupid crap, and Aaron Judge thinking that, he's fucking Jim Morrison. He thinks he's a shaman.
Aaron Rodgers.
Quarterback. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not that smart.
Aaron Judge, you like that much.
Some Aaron Rodgers. He thinks he's the smartest fucking guy in every single room. He could be sitting in a goddamn room with Da Vinci and fucking Einstein, and Aaron Rodgers would be like, well, I took shrooms once and went to the desert, and it made me a better pocket QB or whatever the fuck. Like, Aaron Rodgers isn't smart. The goddamn coach isn't smart. The entire player isn't smart. And especially after the trainers saved a man's life on the Buffalo Bills, and medical trainers who never get any credit in any sports league. The training staff, the medical staff, the doctors, no one ever knows their name. They never, the first time that they ever get credit this entire week for literally saving a guy's life, and this fucking douchebag shoves the trainer in the back. Now, what the shit is that?
That's low class, David. Real low class.
Justin Adams.
Justin Adams. That's right. Listen.
Because there's no class there, Dave.
No one's going to know what you're talking about. That callback is so deep. That's a callback from a year ago.
Sorry,
anyway.
Dave.
God.
Oh, God. These guys are making me work tonight. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'll clear up. He's referencing the wrestler, high class Justin.
No, we're referencing a wrestler that no one knows from a year ago. But go ahead. There is such a thing as inside baseball, gentlemen. We can talk about other people that we don't know. It's not everything, fucking in the immediate goddamn circle of what we do. I'm trying to bring other topics to the table today. Let's sort of look outside of our little small world. What do you say?
I love it. Love it.
It would be great. Go ahead. Roy, you were going to say something.
No, David, I just said I love it. That's what I love.
Andrew,
Yes,
what do you think?
Sabean.
What do you think of the fact that this Green Bay Packers guy shoved a Detroit Lion trainer in the back?
No class at all. No class.
Yeah.
No class.
No class at
Classless.
all.
That's something that Bobo would probably do.
Oh yeah.
No.
definitely.
I would never do that to a medical professional like that.
Oh yeah?
That was already bullshit.
I'm related to medical professionals.
What if a doctor killed your mom in front of your eyes? You wouldn't push him?
In that case, I would go full Roadhouse on it. It'd be fine not to be nice.
Well, then you just fucking went against what you just said 4 seconds ago.
Well, I do go by a code. Be nice until it's time not to be nice.
That's the code. Right. That's the code. That's some code, baby. I love it. Be nice until it's time not to be nice.
I think Jesus said that.
Yeah, that's a Christ-like, which is weird because you're a Jew. But
it's a code from Roadhouse.
Dave, I think it's 18 weeks too late for this type of attitude. Like if you come in as bad boys in week 1 and you establish yourself as like, we're not going to take shit, that's fine. The season's over. You already blew it. You weren't the baddest man in town because you weren't even making the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, you can't.
No, but even worse, had they simply won last night, they would have made the playoffs. Rodgers, if it was a win and in scenario last night, all they had to do was win the game, and it was a close game. It wasn't like this is a blowout and this fucking knucklehead does this shit. If I swear to God, I don't know why Green Bay is holding on to Matt LaFleur. That fucking guy can't coach for shit. Last year, he had Aaron Rodgers in a fourth down, situation, or was it 2 years ago, where it was a playoff game and they needed a touchdown and it was fourth down and he decides to kick rather than letting Aaron Rodgers go for it on fourth down. The league MVP, future Hall of Famer, and he pussies out and he kicks a field goal. And what happened? They never got the ball back. Oh yeah, that was, I believe, the Brady Super Bowl year. They never got the ball back. Brady was able to take over the ball and then just take out the clock. And then so Matt LaFleur, I have zero respect for that dude. He clearly has no leadership abilities. He's not a leader of men.
Yeah. I mean, I put the blame more on the Quay Walker fellow, but I mean, yeah.
Oh, no. Quay Walker's a scumbag.
Yeah.
I'm saying Quay Walker's a scumbag. Devontae Bryant, the guy who walked in to the ref after Quay Walker pushed him, scumbag. But Matt LaFleur, inept scumbag.
Yeah.
Inept scumbag, because his ineptitude and his overall scumbaggery is now, they always say that the players take on the personality of a coach in the NFL.
There you go.
So these guys have taken on, obviously, a scumbaggery, dirtbaggish attitude, if that's the case. And that's all I hear from every fucking player on every goddamn network. Oh, the players take on the personality of the coach. Okay, so how do you explain this? I explained two fucking sacks of shit acting like their coach, who must be a sack of shit. Go ahead, Roy.
Now, can't the commissioner rain down hard on these guys for hitting attacking an official? Isn't there some rule?
The one guy got ejected. The other guy, the guy who actually shoved, Quay Walker, the guy who shoved the trainer, got ejected. The other guy, Devontae Wyatt, did not. Their season is over. Maybe they get suspended for a game before next year. There's a possibility that could happen, but their season is over, so it'll probably be brushed under the rug now that the season's over.
Seems like a slap in the wrist. Nonsensical punishment.
Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers, retire. Straight up. Just like Favre, I'm sick of you. Sick of you. Sick of looking at you. He's just an annoying person at this point. You know?
Couldn't even tell you what he looks like, David. So, but I'll take your word on that.
Now Andrew is here.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
And he wanted to give us a speech because he is planning on making a lot of New Year's resolutions this year. And he wanted to tell us some of those things. It's a brand new year, Roy. It's 2023, dog.
Sure is. Can't wait to hear Andrew's resolutions.
Real quick,
And
Bobo's
so
going to the
Andrew-
bathroom, Dave, and he's not taking the lob off.
What's that? What's he doing?
Bo, put the lob back on. He had to go to the bathroom, and he didn't take the lob off at first, but now he
You
did.
didn't take the lav mic off?
Now he did, unfortunately.
Bo, you fuck up everything that could be gold. You know that, you little bastard. We want to hear you shit.
Oh God,
Is he
oh
shitting
God.
or pissing?
I'm guessing pissing. Andrew, why don't you pass me his glass real quick so we can top him off?
Do you remember when Sylvester Stallone did that? And they caught him saying to some intern, cup the balls, cup the balls. Do you remember that?
No.
Apparently that's a true story. They left the lob on Sylvester Stallone, and he went back into his trailer with some young intern on the set, some PA, and I guess he got some sort of, relief, and he was giving her instructions. And one of those instructions was the infamous cup the balls, cup the balls.
Cup the balls. And he said it twice like that?
I don't know how many times he said it, but
I'll see if I can find the audio.
Cup the balls. Well, don't worry about it. We're going into Andrew. Let's do Andrew's speech. Andrew wants to do a New Year's resolution, and I think it's about time we allow Andrew to do that. Andrew,
Yes.
I'm so happy to be seeing you in 2023. You look fantastic as always. I love the Superman shirt. Such a handsome man. Now, why don't you talk to us about 2023 and
right.
what you're planning and all the resolutions that you're planning ahead for yourself.
Hey. It's big. Hey. I'm going to sing a song for you. And we're going to kill a whore or two. We'll have some fun. Now, me and all the gang. Fucking each other in a giant bang.
Okay.
Nah. Gonna have a fuck time.
Okay, so he started out doing the Fat Albert theme song parody. He thought that would be funny.
It's weird he would choose that, seeing as it seemed like he had no idea the rhythm of the original.
No, yeah, I'm confused. I'm gonna sing a song for you and kill a whore or two. We'll have some fun now. Me and all the gang fucking each other in a giant group bang. Nah. Gonna have a fuck time too, by the way, Andrew. Andrew, we're off to a disturbing beginning to your New Year's resolutions, but let's just go. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't no Weird Al.
I know. Don't be defensive. I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm here to talk about the new year. It's 2023, baby. Time to turn over a new leaf for me. I'm going to cut down on tying woman to the radiator in my basement. I feel better already.
So one of your New Year's resolutions is you're going to decrease the amount of times you tie a woman to your radiator.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
Shouldn't you be eliminating that out completely? It's illegal. You're going to get the cops called on you the way they were called on Robert.
Sure it's illegal?
I am sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kidnapping. Oh, yeah. That's imprisonment. It's false imprisonment as well.
Okay.
All right. Let's continue now. What the fuck is... Oh, okay. He's back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had to go. You got. You drink.
It's my time, bitch. It's my time. Yo, it's my time.
All right, no problem. All right. Sorry,
Okay.
Right, I lost track where we were.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Andrew.
Another one of my New Year's resolutions will be no longer put shit my landlord Larry. My landlord Larry's mailbox.
Okay, wait. You're not going to put what? Shit?
Yes, I'm no longer put shit in my landlord Larry's mailbox.
I know. What I'm saying is actual feces? Have you
Yes.
been doing that?
Yes, Mr. Champion.
You've been putting actual feces in your landlord Larry's mailbox.
Yes.
Continue.
Instead, I decided to leave jars of cum for Larry. It's a New Year's compromise. I'm willing to make.
So you're not going to put feces in landlord Larry's mailbox anymore, but you will be putting jars of cum.
Yes.
That's not much of a compromise. I mean, that's a compromise in your mind. Well, how do you think your landlord's going to feel about this?
Who cares? Fuck him.
Continue, Andrew.
The new year is about new beginnings. Bobo, you're sitting next to me, and though I've hated you my entire life, I mean, really hated you. I mean, you think
He said that quite clearly.
But instead, I often fantasize about cutting your head off and supergluing it on top of my van.
Hold on. You fantasize about chopping Bo's head off and super gluing it to your van?
Yes.
The top of your van, on top of your van?
Yes, on top. Yes.
Oh, shit, Andy.
Like a Rolls Royce emblem.
Yep.
All right, continue, I guess.
Now I'm going to put a speaker in your dead head's mouth and play music out of your skull as I cruise around the Bronx looking for hookers. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, yes, Bobes. In 2023, I pledge to not murder you, buddy. Congrats you for I fuck.
Okay, that was weird. Wow. He often fantasizes about, I guess, hollowing out his skull and turning it into a speaker. Like, remember Blues Brothers when they were traveling around? Rhythm and review. One night only. Yeah, he wants to drive around using Bo's head as a fucking speaker. All right.
That's quite the image.
That's it, Andrew. Andrew Gold, everyone.
Good job, Andrew.
Mr. Champion, I'm not finished.
Not finished.
I have more to say, Mr. Champion.
More to say.
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay.
One thing I love about New Year's Eve is Ryan Seacrest doing a special on ABC.
I like that.
Not for nothing, but if I was the guys who host the New Year's Eve shows.
Wait. Say it again. Not for nothing, but what?
Not for nothing, but if I was into guys who host New York New Year's Eve shows.
Yeah.
Seacrest Dick would be the first one in my mouth.
Oh boy.
Followed by Andy Cohen and Dick Clark.
Oh,
Followed by Andy Cohen and Dick Clark.
Yes.
That's your top 3 of New Year's Eve hosts. So you want to suck their dicks, is what you're saying.
Miley Cyrus was an option.
You want to suck their dicks. So you want to suck their dicks, is what you're saying.
Yes.
You're aware that Dick Clark is dead.
He is?
Yes, he is. So now you're committing necrophilia.
Oh.
Yes.
Struck by midnight. Sorry.
Let's wrap it up here, Andrew, please.
I also am intending to exercise more in 2023.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
In fact, I recently bought 2 huge dumbbells.
Oh, he bought some dumbbells, Roy. This is a good thing. Exercise is great for
Yes.
you, Andrew, and you're looking great. So
Yep.
I suggest keeping on with the dumbbells. Yeah,
You're on the right path.
you're on the path, right?
Which I will use to bash my landlord Larry's head in if he says anything about Charles will come and leaving for him.
Took a
You hear me,
U-turn there off the
Larry?
path.
Oh, Jack Elaine, your fucking ass, I hear you whining.
Oh boy.
Okay, continue, Andrew. Please wrap it up.
New Year's means a fresh start. No more, no more shitting in my pants. Those days are over.
I mean, okay,
Maybe-
blunt. Yeah.
Maybe a little pissed, but no shit. As a promise. As promised to you, the viewer.
All right, so he's promising the Davey Mac Sports Program audience no more defecating his own pants. Maybe a little urination, though.
Yes.
Okay, all right, fine. And is that it, or we got one little thing here?
One more.
Okay.
Finally, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. Remember, in 2023, if you are going through tough times, just think of me giving Ryan Seacrest a rim job. Happy New Year, assholes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
That's quite the mental image.
Not clapping?
Jesus.
Fuck.
I'm clapping. I was drinking at the same time I was clapping.
Good for you. Wow, that's impressive. Now, so you have 3 arms?
No, it's just while I was right at the point when I would be clapping, I was drinking, so I didn't get a chance to go ahead and start clapping.
All right, fine.
You make a good juggler.
I want the predictions for the college championship tonight.
We did have a fan ask who would win in a fight between Big A and a fired up Bobo. It seems like we may be headed towards that path. Do you want to do your predictions on that first?
I think Andrew has the advantage. I know Bo is kind of like a little Tasmanian devil when he gets the alcohol in him. And he certainly can run around, and his arms are flailing and stuff like that. Hold on. Stop talking when I am, because I'm trying to talk. And when I think Bo, he has the energy. He's like a cannonball. The problem is, Andrew, giant hands. He'll squash Bo's head like a grape. That's the problem.
Oh, wow. I have to put my money on Bobo. I think he's got the speed advantage and the rage factor.
I feel like I'd be on rage strength.
Yeah.
I think you're all talk, Bo. What would rage strength even look like?
Well, remember the movie Roadhouse? There might be
Bo, what is with you in fucking Roadhouse today? Are you fucking like jerking off to Patrick Swayze before the show?
No, it's just the line was just a great line.
I know, but you've brought up Roadhouse 4 fucking times tonight.
Well, there was a great line about how to handle everything. Be nice until it's time not to be nice.
Oh my God!
So I'm saying there might be
whatever
some
he's drinking, put water in it.
There might be some throats ripped out if I'd be pushed over the line.
You know, you should get that quote, that Roadhouse quote, converted to Chinese, and then get it tattooed across your belly.
Exactly, Bo. How do you like the fact that the Yankees just hired former Met general manager Omar Minaya? Is that good or bad? What do you think?
I don't think it's good or bad because there's major competition these days.
Hey, Bo.
Because
you know what I hate?
You got an owner that's spending like George Steinbrenner in the 1970s here.
Yeah, I know.
Steve Cohen's a game changer, and all you Yankee fans bitching about why Steve Cohen's spending a lot of money. I don't get why you're complaining when your owner, George Steinbrenner was doing that. He's doing
no one is. Hold on.
Steinbrenner
Shut the fuck up. Tell him to shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Tell him to shut up. No Yankee fan is complaining. Here's what I fucking hate in modern day society.
You're just upset with somebody else doing what you guys are doing all these years.
Until I'm done talking
now,
and I hand you back the fucking ball microphone, you piece of shit. This is the fucking code word. Stop talking. I'm the host, you fuck. The bottom line is you just made up a crock of shit. No Yankee fan is critical of Steve Cohen, you fucking liar. We're critical of the fact that Hal Steinbrenner isn't spending money like Steve Cohen, you little fucking bullshit liar. And that is pervasive in society these days, is I'm going to fucking just make up a story and run with it because it's what my fucked up mind believes. And that's what I fucking hate about society in general right now. There is no more reality. There's no more truth. There's just, I'm going to fucking make shit up in my head and say it like it's true. There's not one fucking example of Yankee fans upset at Steve Cohen spending money. We're all upset that fucking Hal Steinbrenner isn't spending money like Steve Cohen. To further back up my argument, you little fucking hypocrites, every single Mets fan out there, for the entire decade of the 90s.
The entire borough of Queens, go on your ass.
For the entire decade of the 90s, you piece of shit. For the entire 2000s, all I heard was from Mets fans, Yankees buy championship. Yankees buy championship. Yankees buy championship. Yes. I've been hearing that for 30 goddamn years.
You guys think that you're the only guys that can be a billionaire
now
and
you
spending
fucking
money?
You're a hypocrite.
Well, now you got two owners. Now you got another owner doing it. And if you don't like it,
sit down.
Suck it. If you don't like it, Big A, suck it.
You're hypocrites, you little fuck. Because every fucking Mets fan said, George Steinbrenner buys World Series. George Steinbrenner buys rings. And that's exactly what Steve Cohen is trying to do right now. I'm not complaining. This is how the Yankees handle business.
Owner named Fred Wilpon, and we wish we had an owner like that. And guess what? Times have turned, bitches. We got an owner too. We got a billionaire owner too. Who's spending the money too.
Comes right there.
You guys are not the only owners doing that. We got an owner doing it too.
Can you just admit that every single Mets fan who rooted for the team in the 90s through the early 2000s, in 2010s, every single Mets fan is a fucking hypocrite? Just admit that and we'll be good. But I'm so sick and tired. See, I fucking hate Mets fans because you guys are phonies.
Like that too.
Your fan base is phonies. You want to be considered the underdog because you know you'll never be as great as the Yankees. But at the same time, so you've been complaining, Yankees buy championships, Yankees buy championships. And now that you got an owner who's a fucking multi-billionaire, it's buy us a ring, Steve Cohen. And so that's what I like pointing out, not just in sports, but in general. hypocrisy, phoniness, double standards. Your fucking entire fan base owes every fucking Yankee fan like me an apology. Because in 1996, even though we had a Rookie of the Year, homegrown Derek Jeter, we had the best closer in the business, homegrown Mariano Rivera, one of the best lefties in the business, homegrown Andy Pettit, one of the best catchers in the business, homegrown Jorge Posada. Even though we had all those motherfuckers, it's buying championships. So I want you to apologize to me and every Yankee fan right now.
Apologize because all this time we were just having owner jealousy.
But do you see my point? You were one of those people that said the Yankees buy championships, and now you want to. So you know what, Mets fans? Go fuck yourselves. Go scratch, you fucking hypocrites. The one thing I can't stand, that Davey Mac can't stand, and he won't stand no more, is hypocrisy. And when you motherfuckers for 25 years told me that my goddamn team, what a fucking champion, we're buying championships. And now you're trying to buy championships? I ain't doing it, Bo.
Ooh. Well.
Are you saying Bo's a phony, Dave?
Oh, no.
I'm saying Mets fans in general have absolutely been exposed as the biggest bunch of phony fucking hypocrites in the universe because for decades they've been saying that.
Phony.
That's it.
Look at what I got for Christmas. It's called the Yankee Bell. And every time the Yankees beat the Mets, I ring the bell. And I go, fuck Bo! Fuck Bo! I'm the town crier! Fuck Bo! Hear me! Hear ye! The Mets are a bunch of fucking hypocrite bastards! And they're never gonna win!
Phony.
Now, we're friends because of the Giants. But this summer, the fucking blood feud begins. Because my entire life...
My landlord started chanting phony, Dave. He's watching the episode.
I was wondering what the hell's going on. But here's the bottom line. We're friends right now, Bo. But this summer, this thing gets real. My entire life, I almost don't care about the Yankees winning a championship anymore. Now that they re-signed Judge, I'm happy. I will do everything. Everything. I will sacrifice you. I will throw you into a volcano in order to prevent the Mets from winning the World Series. I will do some sort of dance and some sort of ritual and say, we're going to throw Bo, because you always throw a virgin in a volcano.
Yes,
Everyone knows that.
That's right.
So we're going to throw you in head first into the volcano. We're going to put you in a funny little bathing suit as well. We're going to tell you we're going to set up a diving board. We're going to let you do a cannonball into the volcano. We're just going to tell you it's very warm. It's like a hot tub.
Yeah, well, there's only a problem.
What?
I could always spend money to not be a virgin.
What are we talking about? Have you recently visited a prostitute?
No, but I could do that. And it'll backfire on you. And you know what happens when you sacrifice somebody that's not that you thought was a virgin but wasn't?
No, I don't know. What?
Have you not seen the movie Jennifer's Body?
No, we haven't.
Well, it was maybe an underrated horror film. They turn into a batshit crazy person that starts murdering people.
Oh, it's too late.
Are you batshit crazy?
No, but...
Dave, Bo has a girlfriend. And instead of just stealing the deal, he's going to hire a prostitute.
Bo, you have a girlfriend? Oh, Ixnay.
Ixnay, my
the
bad,
girlfriend talk. Ixnay. All right. That's because she's invisible, Robert. That's why he doesn't want to, bring her onto the show. Ever.
No, Dave, she's best friends with my girlfriend in Canada.
Yeah. She's the imaginary girl. All right, listen. I I saw Tim Tebow on ESPN today.
Oh yeah, he's back.
Show the picture of Tim Tebow, and then I'm going to make a comment. Because he was doing, I guess, coverage before the championship game. Look how fucking monstrous this guy is.
Wow, he's like 4 men put together, huh?
Exactly. Look at the other 3 dudes on the panel. I said to fucking WWE, put some face paint on this fucking turn him into the Road Warriors. I mean, they can fucking reboot Legion of Doom with this guy. Like, Tebow is a monster. If he's not trying out for wrestling, I don't know what's wrong with him. He is legitimately as big as those 2 guys in the middle.
Wow.
I mean, it's huge. Even his legs, his thighs.
Yeah.
What's the deal? I mean, the guy's going for like Incredible Hulk type of body or something. I was
gonna say it could be a lighting trick or a camera angle, but that looks legit to me.
No, yeah, he's always been a bigger he was always a big quarterback, like in college and shit. But like, I think right now he's just decided, fuck it, I'm going all full on Schwarzenegger on these motherfuckers. I don't know what the hell is happening.
You think he's on a cycle, David?
I think, I don't know, but it is odd that TV personality is that enormous. That's strange to me.
Like that ripped, you mean?
Yeah.
Because Oprah gets pretty big sometimes.
Well, yeah. She's a fatso. We all know that.
Do you think the Jets are looking at that going, fuck, we screwed up? Because even Tim
Tebow
Tebow would be better than Wilson.
Tebow could still be in the NFL if he did what Belichick wanted him to do, which was convert into being a hybrid tight end / fullback. No, that's what he wanted. Belichick said, you know what, you can probably play for us if you be a tight end fullback type, and we're going to use you in different capacities. We're going to use you as a football player, sort of how the Saints used Taysom Hill. And, Taysom Hill even played with Drew Brees to great success and sometimes would have like a surprise throw because he played quarterback. And I think, obviously Brady would have been there. And then Tebow would have been, this like tight end / fullback type. And he'd still be in the league. I guarantee you he'd still be in the league had he decided that. But he, for some reason, needed to be a quarterback even though he can't throw a football more than 7 yards.
I think, unfortunately, what made him so great was I'm going to do what I can regardless of what you think. So if he converted to a tight end, he wouldn't have that same swagger and confidence.
Why not? Just be the greatest tight end
that
you can imagine.
I would do that, and you would do that, but I just don't think we're built the same way, unfortunately.
All right.
Now,
listen.
I think he and Bo probably have a lot in commmen.
I'm going to give Bo one chance to redeem himself.
Yeah.
If you get this question correct,
yeah,
we're going to end this show as friends.
All right.
If you get this question incorrect, we're going to end this show as enemies.
All right.
For the entirety of 2023.
All right.
Ohio. The state of Ohio just made sports betting legal. Okay? Who, Bo, do you think made the first legal sports bet in Ohio State history? I want you to think about this.
If I'm correct, from the news that I read, Pete Rose made the first legal sports bet.
Well, I'm not going to give you the answer. We're going to give you a video clue to see if you are correct. And there he is, Pete Rose.
Well done.
Yeah. Right.
Well done.
That is well done. That is well done. Because I actually asked a few people that question who didn't see the news story, and they did not even have an answer. They go, I don't know.
It is the epitome of irony, though, isn't it, David?
I mean, the guy, and this is the best part, like a troll, because in 1989, he was obviously suspended or banned for baseball for life for gambling on Cincinnati Reds games, which he was managing the Reds at the time, and that's why it was it. So as a giant double middle finger to Major League Baseball, the bet that he actually made was to bet on the Cincinnati Reds to win the World Series. Now that's the funniest fucking troll job of all time. Meanwhile, the fucking Reds lost 100 games last year. Lost 100 games. They don't have a shot in hell to win the World Series, but he was more worried about trolling MLB and being a gambling degenerate that he
Yeah.
that he was making that he was making a serious bet. I would have made a Super Bowl bet or something.
I like it. I like his style.
To be
That's
fair,
great.
that guy makes a boatload for autograph signings, so he probably that was chump change to him.
Yeah, let me tell you something, my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money he's actually making from those autograph signings. I went to Las Vegas and I saw Pete Rose in one of those little, sports memorabilia areas, and he had a table roped off, and it was come up and get Pete Rose to sign the autograph. And let me tell you something, my friend. There were 0.0 people in line as Pete Rose just sort of looked like he was falling asleep at the table.
Big A made himself laugh by saying as many people as Virgil. How much was he charging for an autograph?
I'm sure Pete Rose made a lot of money from endorsements and made smart investments.
Endorsement, none of this. You're literally making up information. He had no endorsements past 1989. He got kicked out of baseball. No companies were going to give him any money. He got a book deal. He got a book deal for a couple $1 million. But Pete Rose goes through that fucking money like water, bro.
Well, I'm hoping he made a good decision. Like he probably, hopefully he saved money.
Dude, what kind of Mets fan are you? Are you aware that Pete Rose got into a very famous fight with New York Met Bud Harrelson back in the 70s? Why are you fucking defending Pete Rose, who literally got into a fight with your entire Mets infield?
I'm not defending the guy, but I'm sure.
You just did!
But I'm sure.
I'm not defending the guy, but I'm sure he made wise decisions, despite getting kicked out of baseball for gambling illegally.
I'm not defending the guy, but I'm going to make up like a Wikipedia entry of he made smart investments and he got sponsorships. And by the way, none of this happened, but I'm not defending him.
The guy charging for autographs in Las Vegas, where you could literally get a hand job for the same amount of money he's charging for an autograph, is a good financial advisor. Good call, Bo.
No. The guy's not making as much money as you think, Bo. Now, who would win in an arm wrestling competition, Bo or Andrew? I'd like to see that right now before we wrap this thing up. I mean, even if you have to do it in the air, maybe just don't cheat.
Maybe both of you guys get down on your knees and use that as the table.
There you go. Both of you guys get down on your knees and use that. Oh yeah, that looks perfect.
Ever very drunk arm wrestling competition?
I don't want to hear it. Now, don't start until I say.
Listen,
don't start until I say go. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it's 1, 2, 3, go. If you try to cheat, you are immediately suspended from the Eastside Dave Show for 30 days, or for Davey Mac Sports Program for 30 days. All right, so here you go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so far no advantage. I'm not even sure if they've actually begun. This is going to be a stalemate
Andrew's
here.
killing
Andrew
him.
looks like Andrew's killing him. Andrew, did
Bo's
Andrew
fighting
get
back.
him?
Bo's fighting back. Andrew got him. That's
Andrew
it.
got him.
Yeah.
Is there any competition that Bo could beat Andrew in? Because I know that in a dance.
Well, to be
just shut
fair,
up when I'm talking. Fuck.
To be fair, I was.
This is champion talking. Please shut up.
Robert, we gotta not give this guy a lav mic ever again.
Yeah, we got to be able to take that away. That's on me.
Because the lav mic, you're roped into this fucking guy. No, I love you, Bo. You're such a nice person.
Piercing by John Alonzo seems to think Bo could win a smallest wiener contest against Big A.
I'm probably sure there's a lot of more people that are that would defeat me in that competition as well.
What about a
That's
dance?
a competition. That's a good thing you lose in.
What about a dance competition? I mean, I know Andrew is always such a much better dancer than Bo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see it.
Well, let's see. All right. This was a mistake. Look at this.
Fucking dancing.
No one knows what he's doing.
He's having a seizure.
He's having a seizure.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? Remember that wasn't
Rain
there
Man?
a guy who was
Radio?
stalking
Forrest Gump.
I can't
Run,
fucking
Forrest,
talk
run.
tonight. I'm literally talking.
You're comparing myself to guys that would have a package dropped on their foot.
No.
No. I was going to compare you to the guy who shot and murdered Bjork. That's all. The guy who was stalking Bjork and was looking at his webcam. That's what I was trying to do.
Last time I checked, Bjork is still alive and that guy shot himself.
Okay. Listen, I love you guys so much. You're such nice people. Roy Harder.
Yeah, I didn't have to say much tonight. Thank you, David. I do my best work when these two are on.
Apparently, I didn't either. No. Yeah, I love having you guys. Bobo, you're such a great guy. Giants this Sunday.
Yep, exactly. I'm excited about the game, and like I said, I'm not pumped up for the game. I already placed my food orders for the game in my house.
What food?
Just some food, just some stuff that's being cooked. You
No,
know,
like
some
what?
wings, some mozzarella sticks.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Some
I know.
potato skins.
We just
and,
want to know what.
maybe a couple of cases of Coney Island Brewery beer.
Oh, look at you. And how about New York City, Bo, in general? I know in the past, it's been something that's upset you, just the status of New York. But these days, are you feeling good about the city? Or are you bad? Or what's your stance on the Big Apple?
I'm feeling horrible of the fact that we have a horrible mayor that sounds like an unfunny version of Tracy Morgan. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me if this guy was Tracy Morgan, and when he's high, he thinks he's mayor. Like he just smokes a few blunts, and all of a sudden he acts so serious. But if he's not high, he's like, "Yo, you got the positives. I want you to have my baby. I want you to have my baby. You got the positives, yo. I want you to have my baby." And we are serious.
I tell you.
We can't let the cops do their job. We need to let the bums smoke on the E-train and take a big dump on the subway.
Okay.
And not protect the people of the city.
Okay.
There's no de Blasio. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's not high. He's like, "No, I have my baby. No, I have my baby."
All right. He kind of sounds like the Elephant Man tonight, doesn't he, Roy?
He's a little animal. Yeah.
Yeah. There, you have an Elephant Man vibe this evening. It's amazing. I can talk, and I'm clearly trying to do a rant. I'm clearly trying to steer the conversation and give myself the spotlight. And yet tonight, I can't get one fucking word out. And yet every time I try to talk to you, you sit there quietly, you fuck. It's a fucking Twilight Zone. Oh, my God. Like right now.
He's talking to you, Bo. He's talking to you, Bo.
Oh, really? I'm just trying to process what you're saying and then respond. Trying to let you talk.
All right. Listen. It's time. It's time to go. It's time to get out of here. It's been a very chaotic program this evening.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I honestly went through 12 rounds with Mike Tyson.
No,
You guys have made me sweat and work way too hard, you motherfuckers, but I love having you. I love you. I'm literally wiping my head off with my socks, by the way. This is such a classy move that I'm doing. Bobo, Daniel Kurlan, you're a special young talent. Are you still doing the podcast?
Yep, I'm still doing the Best Seat in the House podcast. New
Awesome.
episodes every Thursday.
Very good. All right. Best Seat in the House. That's the name of his podcast that he's doing. It's a sports podcast.
With me and my
that's very
good pal,
exciting.
Robert Kramer.
Robert Kramer's his co-host, does a great job, that young individual. And so does Bo. And then, of course, Andrew, the photography, going so strong. So strong. I mean, a real talent, this guy. You know, the IWF photographs recently were absolutely glorious. He's amazing. He's amazing.
He's a great
Andrew,
job. That's right.
photos by Big A at Instagram for a little sample of your work, maybe?
Yes, Mr. Champion. And
All right.
also photos by BigA.com.
Photos by BigA.com. All right.
Website.
All right, Robert. Anything?
Yes. Can I just talk about the Hamlin thing real quick before we get out of here, Dave?
Oh, jeez.
Because I feel like there was a big story we missed.
Literally wrapping up the show.
We can wrap it up now. Check
Go
me
ahead.
out.
Go ahead. What?
Just when he asked who won the game, did you see what the doctor said?
Oh, yeah.
They responded, "You won the game of life." And I feel like that was the worst possible answer they could have given. Because imagine, like, I understand it's a sentimental thing, but, like, imagine, put yourself in this kid's position, Dave. You're sitting there, you just came out of a coma, you're intubated, you can't talk, so you're writing questions on paper, you're obviously scared, so to try to just change the subject, you're like, "Hey, who won the game last night?" And they reply, "You did, Dave. You won the game of life."
Right.
What are you going to ask? What the fuck do you mean? I've played the game of life. You know how you win? It's over. That's when you win the game of life, guy. Am I dying? But give a little clarity.
I get it.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Game over for you, Dave. No. Tell the kid they canceled the game and be a little clear. Or say you won the fight for your life. Don't make it sound like he won the game of life and now he's going to die.
No, that's true. It's a good point. That doctor was a little bit. That was a little corny, if you ask me. Everyone else loved it, and I was like, eh.
And maybe we give Skip Bayless a little credit since the kid's first question was who won the game. You know, the kid who almost died. Maybe we all give Skip a little pass.
That is true. Skip Bayless got roasted.
Yes, he did.
Also, the game of life. You know, did you ever play that board game?
Yeah. By Hasbro.
It's a fucking great game right there with the wheel and shit like that. I mean, you know. And so what if the kid's get his brain scrambled and he's thinking the doctor's talking about board games and Milton Bradley and shit?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's what he thought. He was like, "Oh, I got the pink and the blue lady."
Oh, there you go. Very nice, Robert. Robert, everyone.
Thank you.
Robert, where will you be?
This weekend, I am in central Pennsylvania. I believe I am in Pottstown Friday at a theater with Earl
Pottstown
David
Friday.
Reed. Yeah, featuring.
I love it. Roy Harder.
Nice.
Roy Harder, any projects?
I tend to keep my mouth shut when it comes to these things. I don't need the publicity.
No, you don't. It's a smart idea. I mean, honestly, there are so many different charges that we all could be brought up on. After this episode, it was haywire.
Yeah,
absolutely fucking haywire. But I will say I enjoyed it, and I enjoy you guys.
Yes,
I love you,
enjoyed
Bo.
you too,
I
Dave.
love you, Andrew. I do. I don't care. I don't care who knows it. And yeah, now that we're just talking, now that we're spitting truths, Bo, I do mean what I say about you Mets fans being hypocritical. But you know what? Don't worry. I don't want any harm to come to you. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to have to blow yourself up in Times Square if the Mets fail to win the World Series again. Okay? You're a pal. All right, buddy? That's the sort of give and take.
And by the way, I gotta say to a bobblehead company, please make a bobblehead of Eastside Dave, because I am eager to add a bobblehead of Eastside Dave to the collection of bobbleheads.
Oh,
you know, I actually used to have one. I had someone made me an Eastside Dave bobblehead, but I don't know what happened to it. But I'll look around for it. If I find it, I'll send it to you. All right?
That's very nice of you, David.
Well, I'm not using it, Roy.
Yeah.
I mean, before I send it to him, though, I might shove it up my ass and give it a turn or a spin or two, you know. Andrew liked that one.
Yes.
Andrew loves shit talk. He loves ass and dick and shit and piss and farts. As for Bo, Bo's a cum guy. Am I right about that, Bowie?
Well, who doesn't? And as a matter of fact, I'm trying to invent a new category of porn, Karen porn.
Oh, okay, Karen porn. He's into Karen porn. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't exist yet, but I'm trying to invent it. I think it'd be a great idea to the porn industry to create porns full of angry Karens.
That's good. That's funny. That's interesting. Like different people are working on like the cures to diseases and hyperloops and how to get to Mars. He's working on Karen porn. He's working on Karen milk porn.
Well, there's everything else. I mean, literally, you name it, you type it in a search and you could find it.
Hey,
so
we all got to contribute.
Karen porn.
I hear you. Yeah. We all got to contribute to society somehow. Yours is Karen porn.
Yeah, true story. True story. For a little while back in the mid 90s, I owned the domain name for clown porn, but I let it lapse. I sold it to some guy for like $30.
Who would you cast in your Karen porn, Bobo?
Well, maybe someone who's maybe fallen on hard luck, who's a Karen.
Like who? Like how about that John and Kate +8 lady? She seems like she would probably sign up to do a porn for you.
Well, if she acted like a Karen, maybe I'd approach her.
She's like the inventor of Karen with the haircut and this and the anger and this and
that.
Not
really inventor. Like maybe someone who's attractive, who complains a lot, who maybe had a meltdown.
What's her name, Bo?
Could be anyone. Karen can't be. Hold on. The Karen needs the haircut. You can't just be an attractive chick who fucking complains. That's just a hot bitch. You understand?
Maybe.
The Karen needs the hairdo.
Well, I figure maybe a Karen, maybe their hair goes up to their shoulders.
All right, we gotta
get maybe have meltdowns at a store or something.
All right, let's go.
And ask for the manager.
Please.
Cut the feed.
I need to get the fuck out. I want to watch the college football game.
Okay.
This was a goddamn circus. I mean, I predicted it, but holy shit, Bowie. My little Bowie. Holy shit, buddy.
He drank 2 Steel Reserves and a whole 20-ounce Red Bull, Dave.
No more Red Bull for this young boy. I'm convinced it's the Red Bull and not the booze.
That's actually my cutoff anyway. Because I don't want to get...